The time has come. Time has come. Let's get this thing taken apart and see exactly what's wrong. Please bag your bolts too, people. Don't be like me. To be fair though, that is how I started my bolt bin, but I'm sure there's probably better ways to do it. Intake manifold off. My goal is to leave as much of this connected as possible. So I'll pull off the turbo, I'll leave this stuff connected. Turbo and a lot of coolant. Starter and harness. Water pump. This thing. The old knock sensor. Pulley just straight falls off. This thing's toast. Look at that mark there. I'm not sure what's up with that. PCV valve. Valve cover / cam cover. Camshafts. You can see on this lobe here, on this area, we got some pretty severe scoring. Actually, this entire, I guess it'd be the intake cam. Not looking too hot. Exhaust cam looks okay.
Wednesday night, so there's no freaking way.
Hey everybody, let's finish. I gotta start off with a new intro. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. That doesn't work either. Here's the situation. This thing's just about torn down all the way. Like I said, I'm taking the pistons out. I got these two blasted balance shafts out, which you can see in one of my shorts for this one, but I'll just give you the rundown. For the intake side, make sure you undo that bolt right there. There's a couple, it's pretty self-explanatory. And then on the back where your water pump gets hooked up with the belt, you can just take like a small pry bar is what I did, and just bloop, pop it through there. and then come back out. The exhaust side was a little bit different, but still pretty straightforward. If you look on the back, you'll see this. This is where a freeze plug used to be. Well, I probably threw it away. That's okay. Once you pop that freeze plug out, get yourself a screwdriver, some of the like, and just boop, it'll stop, and then you just gently, we're not trying to set a world record, we just tap it, tap, 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 and it will free it up, pull it right out. Notice how the exhaust side has this little plastic casing here. We're not gonna throw that away. And honestly, I was gonna replace both of them. But this one actually spins perfectly, and the screens actually look pretty good. If anything, I'll replace the screens just to be safe, but I think we'll keep this one. All right, brother. Let's tear the guts out of this thing. Let me get some clean gloves here. Tell you what, this engine's been a pain, but the more I do this, the more I realize that I was the pain, and that's okay. It's part of learning. At this point, I'm much too emotionally invested to give up on this thing. Whoever decides to buy this vehicle and watch this video, just know that I did what I can. I'm emotionally invested. And as in one of my other videos, I discussed that the issue was a frozen intake balance shaft. So everything in here looks pretty good, but I'm going to take it all apart, double inspect everything, clean everything up, do it right. Cool, we'll have to pop this off before we pull the crank. Let's get these pistons out. Now there's probably a couple different schools of thought when it comes to reusing bolts. Some are stretched to yield. Did I already loosen these? I think I already loosened them. We'll go with I already loosened them. Makes it feel a little better. My thought process is, if you use a stretch gauge, that's probably the most accurate way to tighten them. I personally am comfortable with reusing rod bolts if they're in pretty good shape. Honestly, it's going to be your prerogative. Like, probably the perfect way to do it is to get new ones, but that starts getting really expensive really fast. This vehicle's not going on the track, at least in my ownership, so I'm not too hung up about it, you know what I'm saying? And as I've talked in other videos, maybe I didn't, I'm saying it now, bag your bolts, people. Don't be like me. I'm trying to learn from my mistakes a little bit here, you know? If you get them up just a little bit like this, and then kind of pinch them, and then wiggle side to side, they'll bust loose. Another cool thing, if you can acquire one, I happen to buy this off a person that I bought some other pistons and rods off of. I think this is a 2-liter Pepsi or whatever, like holder. This is perfect for pistons. Just a little side note there. You just set that, then I'll just set it right here. See, look at these things, dude. Brand new IE rods, brand new pistons, dude. These things are money, dude. I'm so glad that they are unharmed. I was legit about to cry. I was like, dude, my recommendation, if somebody's gonna get into cars, don't do it if you are even remotely mentally unstable, because this will make you mentally unstable if you're not careful. Take that bottom. Make sure you get all your bearings too. Okay, that's done. Let's get this back piece off. Pop these main caps, lift this crank out. Oh, dude. Butter. I'm tempted to not, but I should just. That's what I said about the balance shafts, too. I kind of learn things on like the 6th try. Kind of a slow learner. How heavy could it be? It's just a 4-cylinder. And I'm wearing the famous Kirkland slides. I watch a lot of those like videos from India, and I'm kind of trying to take the part. Not too bad. You know, when I first locked this engine up, I'm like, I'm done. It's a parts car, $1,500. Come grab it. And then I got a lift. And here we are. Careful with this because you can bend it. I'm sure Audi has a specific sealant they like to use on this. I used Toyota FIPG factory sealant. It's been great for me when applied appropriately. So I will put a link to the Toyota FIPG. It's just a white tube. It's cool because it's actually one of those little key things you put in the back so you don't waste any. So these particular bolts, if you're not familiar with Audi, is what's called triple square. This is what they look like. So they got a billion edges on them, and that's what they deemed was best, I guess. So needless to say, I had to pick up the whole set so I could even work on my own car. But now I have them for life. It's a nice little rock, nothing crazy. Bearings look pretty good. I may just do a bearing kit just because I really don't want to have any problems. I'll get all these broken loose first. Oh, that's cool. I didn't even notice. There's a dot right here. And then there's 2 dots, 3 dots, and 4 dots so you don't get them mixed up. One side is angled, one's flat, and the angled side appears to go towards the intake side. What I had failed to notice, fortunately I didn't totally reef on this thing. They use 3 caps. If you look over here, bolt, bolt, bolt. That's probably what's holding them in, and so let's try that. Oh wow, look. Da, da, da. Piece of cake, dude. I wish more car people talked about this kind of stuff. That's when things don't go right, like right at the end. I seem to have this documentable set of circumstances where I get right to the last thing of something, and like it's a major issue. It takes me like an hour. But I do have some ideas. Let's get this bolt out right now. Oh, boy, that's strike 2. Let's go, dude. Glad that saga's over. All right, let's finish this out now. Well, that's certainly a lot easier. There we go. Crankshaft is out, people. All right. There it is. There you have it. 2.0T TFSI CAEB model Audi engine is completely disassembled. Pretty much. Like, there is a couple of things I could take apart, which I might. But at this point, got to get a parts collection together, get this thing cleaned up, make sure there's no metal anywhere, and do it again once and for all correctly.